First pitch of the at-bat. And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball one. The 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Gregorius is there, and that's out number 1. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Look, that everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball that just misses inside. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Popped him up. Torres waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Standing in, Justin Smoke. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low apparently. Just getting started here in the Bronx. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Here's the 2-1 home. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, and he's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat on MLB. Marco Estrada gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Marco Estrada, his best pitch is a straight changeup. How good is it? It's so good he'll throw it 3, 4, even 5 times in a row. Fastball's good, 88 to 91, but his bread and butter is the straight changeup, and if he has the good one, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it, 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Here's a ground ball heading for Smoke over at first base. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
Here's big Aaron Judge. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, 7 hits in 14 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Estrada has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys. Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Squared that one up just a little late. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Giancarlo Stanton now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. Judge, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Grichuk racing back, and that one is gone. A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Batting fourth.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
As he'll take a look at ball one. Still only one out in the inning. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Batting fifth. Center fielder Aaron Hicks.
Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, he's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Around first, he's digging for second. But he slams on the brakes now as he'll retreat back to first, content with a single.
Batting sixth. Third baseman Miguel Andujar.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get within the zone yet.
Now the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
2-2. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Pilar is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 New York. Here's Randall Grichuk.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break, finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game of baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A stick to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Batting seven, center fielder number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Jays answer right back with this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, he's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. First delivery to him on the way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time. Well, that was certainly worth another look with Show Track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. Into the box, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
No strike.
Now the 2-0. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
In there, a base hit. And he's safe.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
At the plate, Brett Gardner. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. First pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Torres on third. Gardner is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Three and 0 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Set to deliver on 3-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
This is where, if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
In there for a called strike. 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So
meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that'll plate the runner from third. As with that, the lead swells to 4-1.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, Dero. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius to second for 1. On to Smoke, but it's too late as they'll get just the 1.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. McKinney on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We've played 2 full. It's the Yankees 5 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the 3rd from the Bronx. Stepping in, number 9, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Number 13 waits on deck. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 9th, second baseman, number 13.
So stepping in, number 13. He'll take his first hacks here. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. Started that swing a bit too early. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Billy McKinney. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
In now, Solarte, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 0-1 pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. McKinney at second with 2 down. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3. Justin Smoke would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin.
Here's Justin Smoke now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down 5-1. Ready for another chance? Miguel Andujar. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Ready on 1-2. On the ground to the right side. Smoke takes it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Sanchez.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a high pop-up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Luke Voit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luke Voit. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Tapper up the line. Solarte moving to his right. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 5 and the Blue Jays 1. Leading off the inning, Rendell Grichuk, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 15, Rendell Grichuk.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Now here's the pitch. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
A full count, 3-2 to Randal Grichuk. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. At the plate, number 68, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Andujar brings it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Yankees 5 and the Blue Jays 1. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Leading off the fourth for the Yankees, second baseman, number 25.
Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Torres is retired, and there's one away.
Left fielder number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Pilar is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Ready once again, Aaron Judge. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Not a good 3-0 swing, as he was well behind the fastball there. And there's a called strike at the knees, as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The 0-1 delivery. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, number 9. A ball and no strikes. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Now it's 2-0. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Now at the plate, number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Line to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. It's played off, but in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. And that misses 2-2. Two out with the man at first. And a changeup here, but that's taken.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Popped him up. Gregorius has a play, and that retires the side. Blue Jays held in check. They're down here 5-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton.
Carlos Sanchez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. The 1-1. Is laid off for ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Didi Gregorius waits on deck. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Mark Leiter takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
62. Mark Leiter.
Didi Gregorius will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch, yanked on the ground down the line. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, that's really hard to complain about this one, because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Stanton over at second. Gregorius on at first with nobody out. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 6-1.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher,
Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Fouled away. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grichuk has a beat on it. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Luke Voit.
Settling in now, Luke Voit, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set and the pitch. There's a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
3-1 to him now. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. High pop-up. Solarte has got it, and the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 6 and the Blue Jays 1. Ready now, Yangervis Solarte. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Here's the 1-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
He got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. And the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. In now, Gleyber Torres. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Second baseman, number 25.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a neck-high fastball that time.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Digging in, Brett Gardner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Gardner. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Drilled right back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point.
Number 68.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
3-2 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Sliders in for a strike.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on the defense a little bit.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he lays off for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. This is line to left. Gardner is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They trail 6-1. Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Richard is after it, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one just missed outside.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. The 2-2. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. The 2-2 one more time. Was looked at for ball 3. Stanton leads off second with nobody out. Another full count offering on its way. Here's a ground ball heading for Smoke over at first base. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
1-1 is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a pitch swung on and grounded out to Tulowitzki at shortstop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The Yanks leave one. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Sonny Gray has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55.
Standing in, number 9. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Gray ready with the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. Stepping into the box, number 13, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop. Swing and a ground ball to third. Andujar's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down. 8th inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And that one stayed up a little high. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Danny Barnes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 24, Danny Barnes.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Gary Sanchez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. High high fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field.
Chasing after it is Pilar.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, number 25.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And now a pitch on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 6-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Yankees Solarte. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Ball even at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. Popped him up. Voigt is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Moe.
Here's Justin Smoke now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Up top, it's 2-0. Next pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0. Inside, he misses. Ball 4.
The batter, right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and it's a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. 1-1. And this is low. Ball 2. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Smoke stands at first with 1 out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Here's the 3-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, number 68, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 delivery. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Now the 2-0. His fastball taken high for a ball. Troy Tulowitzki would be next if they can keep this inning alive. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
6-1 the final tally today. The Yanks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Severino earns the victory on the mound. Marco Estrada struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line.